Hello, hi, part 2 of me getting eviction. Homeowners, people with homes, who own their, people who own their own homes. Please answer this question. I'm asking you for your comment. If you rent your rental property and your tenant is paying their rent and keeping the place clean, keeping it up, not being a menace. I don't know if I'm being a menace doing Airbnb. I don't know if that's considered menace because my guests don't make noise. I don't, well, since I'm here at this location, because I'm away from everyone, because I know where to have, where to make noise, where to play music, from where not to. I know how loud the music should be and how not to, and I do not listen to music with 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 nasty bad words in them. I don't do that. Any music with explicit, or when my guests come here and they ask if they can play their music, I said if it's explicit, you can't play it loud. Play it within your thing. There's 2 times guests come here that we have an event, and it's the guest that was here asked me if they can keep a surprise birthday party for their sister, which I made 3 videos of it, or 2. It starts about 4 o'clock and ends, by now it would have ended 6-7 o'clock. It ends before night came down, before it get dark it ends. And it's a little radio they play, or a Bluetooth, whatever. But yes, homeowners, please answer this question. If you rent a tenant your house and they pay their rent, they don't break anything, and I know you're going to say if it fall, but if they're not supposed to do commercial, whatever, but we all have to do something for a living. We all have to do something to put food on our tables and to pay you your rent. In my belief, if I own a home, yeah, I know I asked a question, but then, sorry, if I rent my house out, once the person is not playing loud music and being a nuisance to the neighbors and stuff, I don't care. I just want to get my rent and the light bill paid and the water paid and that stuff. But why do you all so fucking jealous of your own tenant? For example, I'm speaking on my behalf, on me. I'm not talking about my friends that I know, because my friends that I know who live at rental property, they don't give a fuck. If they get the house as is, with a nasty faucet and dirty wall, they're not painting it. I'm telling you that from experience with my friends. They're not painting it. They say, Csompo, that's how I get it, and the landlord never paint it, I mean, now paint it and stuff like that. I was like, well, if you cannot afford to paint, use some lukewarm bleach water and soap and wipe down the walls. Get off some of the stuff from your light switch and stuff. Some of them not doing it. So I don't go to my friend's house because I will criticize them in their face. Me, I'm speaking on behalf of me. When I rent your place and the walls are dirty, if you use flat paint can't wipe off. That's why I love low sheen. So I would wipe off the low sheen, and yes, I would paint it because I don't like dirty walls. So I don't remember the question I asked because I have issues remembering stuff. Now, he go back to, as I said, this is part 2 of what happened today with the phone call of me getting evicted and stuff like that. I don't see why. Whether you are Muslim, Christian, or what, I think I'm a Christian, but there's no Christian in the Bible. I believe in Jesus Christ, the Son of God. I was baptized as a Mormon, and I have an honest job that I do. I clean toilets for a living room, and the guests pay me their money, and when I have it, I pay my rent. Or if I don't have it at that time, when my husband send me money, I pay my rent and my light bill and stuff. That's what I live off of. That's how I live. I can't depend on my husband all the time to call him if I need a pad, because I did that before when I just moved here before I start working. I have to wait till he send me money. And sometimes I need stuff, and I was like, I run out of this, I need $50, I need $100, and he will send it. I don't want to do that. That's why I do Airbnb out of my rental apartment. I don't know why landlords or owner of their house are so fucking jealous of their tenant. Once the tenant is not mashing up your house, oh gosh, my papa, it shouldn't be a problem. I don't see why is it a problem to y'all. Thief never likes a thief with long bag. Y'all have this big grass house that on a bill, and y'all don't live here. This is not the first coming. It's about, there's so much nice, beautiful houses up here covered in what's that thing called? Wasp nest, wasp all over. And who lives there? The little yard boy. I've walked on this street because the other day, 3 times I walked down to the bottom, way down to Cardiff, to the street down there, Ricketts. I walked down there 3 times. And I called Errol come to pick me up, and I said, okay, take time drive, I'm gonna take time walk down. I walked down 3 times. Out of all of the house them, it's like 90% of the houses up here, it's yard boy live there. Y'all are fucking wicked, evil set of people, and a hell no going, because God no like ugly. And when you're rich, you're not gonna see the heaven's gate. I shouldn't even talk Christianity because that's not even relevant. But I'm just saying, the Bible said you don't have no thingy to him door or his gate entrance because you not value no material stuff. I was dating a guy once, and I leaned on his car. I don't keep phone in my pocket. I have a pocketbook for that. And I leaned on his car, and he was like, don't lean on the car. I was like, what? And he was like, you don't want phone to scratch it or money in my pocket. I was like, yo, you value your car, you value your thing you worship. I sprayed and I'm in here. You worship vanity. You worship material stuff. You cannot worship material stuff. Why are you guys people worship material stuff? There is so many people and so many houses here in Jamaica, and so many low-income people want some place to live, and they cannot get anywhere to live because when y'all build these big houses, it's either it's unfinished or you want a arm and a leg for it. I've seen so many rental places. That's why I want to move. I want to find somewhere, but y'all renting your place for so much. We don't work that amount of money. Cashiers work $8,000 a week. People who work in Moon Palace and Rio and stuff is $17,000 every 2 weeks they take home, and $22,000. Where are they gonna get money to pay a rent for 150,000, 800,000? You guys are ridiculous. Wherever y'all get your money from and build y'all nice big ass Ras house that's fucking ugly and small rooms on the inside and just big ugly thing, and you want a arm and a leg for it, it doesn't value it, because you cannot build something and expect a huge turnover from tenants. We don't have it. We do not have it. So the way y'all so fucking mean and stay bad, on the lock up in the house and have a yard boy in a one little room with one board bed and all kind of shit that they have to to watch over y'all shit. Because y'all are mean son of a bitches. Anyways, back to whatever. I don't know back to what, because I'm upset. You give me notice because you hear that I am turning your house into a fuck shop. Your house is not a fuck shop. I don't run a fuck shop. I have a Airbnb and I rent the 2 rooms out. And it's $40, $45 or $55 for it on booking.com. I rarely take walk-ins. If I don't know the person, I don't take them. I don't take walk-ins. When people call me, I say make the reservation on booking.com. So everything go to booking.com because I pay taxes at the end of every fucking year. Because I need my housing trust dues, and I want to know that when my back mash up and I can't do nothing else, I have a little $2,000 that y'all nasty ass thieving government give every, I don't know when, to the, I don't know, old people pension, whatever they do out here. The little shit that can't even buy a cylinder of gas. My gas finished from Sunday and I cannot refill my 30-pound cylinder because I don't have any money. I have to plug in the little 2-burner one that I have to cook. And I did not cook today because y'all give me notice and I can't eat. I'm so fucking upset. But I have to go through this little process for my 2-3 days before I get you out of my head. Because place is so hard to get. Where am I going to get someplace up? I just moved here. I moved down by the bottom January 3rd and I left 27th of May, I think, somewhat. June, July. This is my 2nd month here and you give me notice. What do I do to you to get notice? I clean up your shit. Look how outside look. And you give me notice because you heard that I run in a sex shop. I'm not running a sex shop. All because of hearsay. Y'all don't like the people survive. You're all Jamaicans and you know it's hard here because I know you didn't born with gold spoon in your mouth. You ain't damn Cameron Diaz or Matthew McConaughey who born with silver spoon in their gold spoon in their mouth. We all are Jamaicans. We're supposed to look out for each other. But no, you guys are fucking selfish, mean, arrogant, and a whole bunch of shit that goes with that. But I'm gonna keep calm because I might need another few weeks here before I get somewhere because places are hard to get. I don't want to burn my bridge before I cross it. Which hopefully if I get somewhere tomorrow I get the fuck out of your place. Because anywhere I'm not wanted, I don't stay. Because I'm not gonna ask you for nothing. For fucking nothing. I'm fixing up outside and I've never asked you for anything. All I asked you for is 2 cans of fucking paint. 2 cans of paint. And you send back a quotation of 6,200 or something like that. And I said, what's that for? And that was the paid quotation that I asked you for the first week I moved here. And I said, should I take it out of the rent? You said no, because the gentleman who have the key who take care of your place, you said he need the money to fix whatever needed to be fixed here. And I took it out of this month rent that I paid. The first of this month, I took the 6,500 out of it. You'll tell the lady that everything I do here, you pay me for it and I should take it out of the rent. That's a friggin' lie. Lie. Only thing I get from you is 6,500. I did not get money back to do the wall here. I did it myself, so there's no payment for the person who did it, but I did not get reimbursed for that, and I didn't ask you, and I don't want it. I asked you to fix the front out there, and you said get a mason. I get a mason, and I don't know what happened after that. When he came here, I gave him your number. I don't know if he called you, but I am out there fixing it, and I never asked you for anything to fix it. Oh, my throat. Dry. You tell the lady that everything I do here. I cut the yard because the yard person that you have here and the other person did not cut the yard. I paid $4,000 2 weeks ago to cut the yard. Do I get back that? Do I tell you? Do I ask you for it? No. One patio paint, $5,100. I've used 2 cans so far. Did I ask you for money for that? No. The flowers, they're on me, so I won't even mention that, but I just did. But I won't. I'm gonna chill out a bit. My heart is so full. I don't even know how I'm gonna sleep tonight. but I have to try and sleep. Because y'all are wicked set of people. Wicked, wicked, wicked. When y'all get the opportunity to live in a foreign country and discover some money and put it to this, y'all don't look back on where you're coming from and look back on your sisters and brothers that you live here. And I'm not talking by birth. I'm not talking by blood. I mean me and everybody else. Everybody else who own all these big houses that lock them up. You could have rent them for and let somebody have some place to live. As I said, once they're taking care of your place, because there is some tenants that they make it bad for us. Some tenants do wreck people's place. And I'm not talking on behalf of those tenants. I'm talking on behalf of the good tenants. Because there's good tenants out there and we don't have money. But we try our best to live like how we would treat our places. I came into your house, the house before this and the house before that. I live in Jamaica 8 years now. And every house that I go in, two houses that I move into that is new. I'm the first person to live there. And when I move out, it looked like no one has never lived there. Because you can't touch my wall when you walk. You can't put your foot on my wall. My light switch and doorknobs have to wipe down every freaking week. I teach my kids that. I go to my friend's house and I see their light switch and their doorknob. I go in their kitchen or their bathroom and I get rugged and wipe down their light switch and curse them out while I'm doing it. Because those are where you get germs and bacteria from. So when I move out of your house, you don't need to do anything before you put in another tenant. And I don't ask you for anything. Well, you may be the owner for this house because this house needs a lot of facelift and it's expensive because it's half built, half done. But other places that complete and paint and everything and I rent it and it's dirty, I have to do everything. And y'all get up and give me notice for cleaning up y'all shit. I remember in Shaw Park, I remodeled the pool. I did the pump and the filter. I have the pump and I have the filter and the skimmer thing. I did all of that. And I have to take them back out because I get notice. Why I get notice from Shaw Park? Oh, Csompo, Mr. Chen said to give you notice because he have a lawyer man who can pay more money than you and the place value more money. I was like, and that's the reason you're giving me notice? Yes. You have until December. So I did get 3 months. And I did not get anywhere. I did not move until I did get somewhere. I'm lying. I did get somewhere, but I moved to Galena and some of my stuff was still in the place and I didn't take them out until June. Because Galena was far and I was trying to do shopper to pay the rent for Galena. And that's how they sued me to go to court for unpaid rent. But when they get back the place, it was immaculate. It was clean. And they get a tenant, not the lawyer that they give me notice for and say they have a lawyer to pay good money for. The people then dirty up the place, don't cut the yard and everything. I did a video where I was showing part of it. When I was living there, it was never like that. It's clean and nice. And they had was to paint back the house after the other person moved because they have 2 dogs in there, a pit bull and a little cute little puppy. Live inside the house. I pass there all the time to go by Errol. I see and I hear. I see and I hear everything. And I even stop there too and talk to the person who lived there. So I know what's up. So they get notice and they leave. And what? Now they're looking tenants to go there. But I was there for 3 years, cleaning it up, living clean, and you give me notice because the place value more money. And what? The person that came after me break it and you have to spend your money out of your pocket to paint it and I don't know what else you did. Paint back inside and the garage, the outside. Because the outside, the door full of black mark and the garage, inside the garage was so dirty with black fingerprint mark because they fix car there. So it's like, I don't know, maybe it's me. I don't know. Maybe it's me doing something wrong, apart from my Airbnb. But everybody know I do Airbnb. I was on the phone with this gentleman. The first time I came here, I was on the phone with you. And I said I do Airbnb, but Airbnb not working right now because it's COVID. I keep my booking open with this address and stuff, and it happened that a month ago, I start getting guests. And you give me notice for that? Telling me I'm running a fuck shop where all you should care about is that your yard is clean and everything is as you would want it. And you get your rent money. You told me I could live here as long as I want to. But you're a liar. You're a fucking liar like all men are. I ain't gonna curse you out still because at the end of the day, your house. But I'm just angry. I need to vent because you didn't have the decency to call me on the phone and talk to me. You call other people and tell them the hairy say and all of that. You could have set up people. You could have tell people just like what the FBI do and the CIA. They investigate. They investigate a year or two first or some months before they jump to conclusion. I'm not reading your 1 1/4 page of letter because I don't take hearsay. And the much that I already heard, I don't really need to read that shit to upset me more. I'm not going to read it. But I won't rip it up because you might have to take me to court. So I might need it. And then what do I have? Because I have no lease. You didn't give me any lease agreement. Because you asked me for my ID. And I sent my ID to the goon who take care of the yard boy who take care of your place. And what? I don't get it. So I have nothing. What's my defense? Fuck you, Csompo. It happened again. You have no defense because you have no lease. Just like Shaw Park, I have no lease. Everything was verbal. But you guys don't take verbal agreement like that. And everybody who I tell about this place or see this place said I need to get a contract saying the time that I get here. It doesn't even matter because I had a 1-year lease contract in Galena and the guy tell me on the phone, you know what, find somewhere else go because I didn't get AC. So what is this? I'm not going to fight you because it's your house. You know where you get your money from to bill it. You know where you get your dirty money from to bill it. I ain't going to fight you because at the end of the day, me not take no gunshot over your property. It's just like all these men killing off their woman, vice versa, because of divorce and kids and this. I ain't going to let you come kill me for your house. I'm not talking about this person. I'm talking in the past and past and past. So I'm not going to be killed for nothing that does not belong to me. You said leave, I'm going to take up my nasty ass and come out to your nasty ass house. Good night.